guys, welcome to Raja Makes Money. How are all my money makers doing today in this rally of a market? I hope you guys did better than me today. Oh my God, it was crazy today. All these this SEC charges against Lucid and all this crazy stuff going on. But you know what? The Raja survived the day to live another day. So thank God. Woo. But didn't see that one coming with the SEC. Well, and we knew there was those lawsuits and some different stuff. But yeah, I mean, just talk about some over panic selling and some people going crazy. But the good news is, like I said, we survived again. And I think this is why I think there was some news about this, or some people obviously knew. Because if you remember Thursday and Friday, there was some heavy selling in Lucid and some big dips. And then it came back and kind of like what you saw today. But, you know, it does get scary when you see that. And at one point today, I was down $1.5 million on the open today. And I'm going to show you guys that because I took a screenshot. I was like, this is not how I wanted to start my week. But the good news is I survived the day and the week and only down $126,000. $126,500 for the day. So thank God we had a nice bounce back, and there's still a lot of premium, and I looked at some different stuff, and you know, but this is where you can't panic, you can't get sold out early, you can't worry about stuff, because this is where everyone always, you know, panics and runs, and then you start selling early, and it's just like with the crypto crash and stuff. People panic, they sell, then it comes back, then all of a sudden they lost all their money, and you see this all the time. And this is why I told you guys I'm playing the progressive jackpot system. It doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously I don't want to stock down 10 points, you know, in a day, or 20%, but it's a progressive system. So as the stocks go up and down, that's what I'm looking at to be able to, you know, what is it? As they go up and down, you know, weekly, that's what I'm looking at to, you know, make those things. But let me show you guys. So this is today, guys. This was at the, it was about 7:40. The market had just opened at 7:30 my time. So this is 10 minutes into the open of the market. So first it was down about 800, 900, and then this is when the Lucid got all the way down to about $38.10 today. I was like, this is not pretty. But you can't panic. You can't. I mean, Lucid could have gone down another 10 points. I was like, oh, there go all my profits. The good news was I'm still ahead of Kathy Wood. But she was down. She was down. She actually had an update finally. But she was down almost to like $88, $89 a share. And hit a new 52-week low today. But yeah, no, you can't panic. And that's what a lot of people do. They start panicking, and it just ends bad. So yeah, it's just crazy. Like I said, I got this morning. Well, I knew last night, because I always watch the markets at 2 o'clock my time when they start trading. And Lucid, and the markets were Dow was up, and I was like, you know, and Lucid was already down a little bit. I was like, you know, a point, 2 points. And then I was up, I don't know, I woke back up in the middle of the night, like at 3:34, and I looked again, and I was like, also, Lucid's down like 3.5 points. I'm like, what the heck is going on today? Like, what? And there was no news out yet. And, you know, finally, about 6 a.m., I couldn't sleep. And then about 6 a.m. this morning, they put out the SEC news. Well, here's the thing with the SEC. Companies get sued all the time. It isn't like this is the first time, you know, the first rodeo that Lucid or any company's ever been sued. You know, Microsoft, there's a lawsuit against Tesla right now going on. You know, so companies get sued by the SEC all the time. And even Tesla today, yeah, they have an SEC investigation underway now about their solar business and stuff. So, but yeah, I mean, Tesla today, guys, look at it, down to 950. That was way down. Like I said, Kathy Woods finally had a winning day, but she at one point today was all the way down to $89, a new 52-week low. But you know what's sad is if the market would have had this strong of a rally, we would have been up so much today. I mean, Lucid would have been up 5 points today. NEO today was all over the place. It was way down, also came back. And the EVs are still a little lighter, but I think you're going to see them start coming back and everything and doing well. But just crazy, like the movement and stuff. Apple had a good day today, back up a lot. I think also was adding and helping with that Dow moving so much. But yeah, so much stuff out there. It's just crazy how fast this stuff moves. Cryptocurrency had that big crash over the weekend, got all the way down to $42,000 for Bitcoin. It's come back quite a bit to 50,000, kind of near the highs of the day. So small recovery, and our account from 180, 190 is all the way down to 111, but I think we were as low If we do a 1 week chart, we got as low as like, there's 101, maybe even lower here. Yeah, 99. I thought I saw like a 98, 99. So right in there. So you can see how it's been moving. I mean, it's hard to believe. A week ago we were at $141,000. Today we're at 111, and we've been as low as 99,000. So a little bit of a recovery. Our wonderful Shiba coin that you guys told me about is just on a rally. Cardano and Stellar Luminous, but yeah, just total. Everyone just, I don't know what happened. Panic set in over the weekend or what, but like I said, overall, incredible day in the market. 650 points, was up like 750. S&P up 53, and the Nasdaq up 139. The good news is the Raj is still ahead of all those markets, and we're still up for the year 38%. So. We're going to hold this. We're going to do it. I'm going to get this thing to 50%. If something's going to hit. We're going to watch Lucid run. This thing's got some momentum. It's got some power. You know, it bounced all the way back today. And like I said, companies get sued all the time. This isn't the first rodeo for this. This isn't like the SEC's never sued a company. And I think that's why I think, you know, the last 5 days, I think somebody knew the news, some insiders. And then this morning, so obviously there's no... there's no big hedge funds and stuff that are trading at 2 a.m. So I think you also saw a big shakeout of all the people who bought Lucid when it was, you know, $20, $25, and they, you know, have 10 shares, 5, 10, 20 shares of it. They were just cashing out, getting the heck out of the way, and moving on. And that's why you have to do, you know, a lot of those people, like I said, the panic sets in. And then you had the real people who actually understand it, came in and started buying it. And like we've seen, you know, Lucid comes all the way back. At one point today, you're not going to believe this, at one point today, I was actually even. When Lucid was at $45.75, only down $1.50 for the day, my account was actually up. So I almost thought we were going to finish up for the day. I was like, for $1.5 million swing. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot of cash on hand, and I looked at buying some calls. I almost bought the 42 or 41 or 42 calls. They're like $3 for the week, and I was like, I think this thing's gonna come. And if I would have doubled my money. I was gonna buy a couple $100,000 worth of them, and then I didn't do it. And sometimes I just like to just gotta sit and hold and let it. It always works out in the end. Doing this system, like I said, the big swings aren't pretty, but it always works out. The good news is the news is out now. There's no new news to come out tomorrow or the next day, and this is going to take a while. You know, the SEC, you know, is asking for documents. That takes months. Then they're going to get the documents. They may ask for more documents. They may do something. They may file a case. But I can tell you right now, last time I checked, Lucid still has the Motor Trend Car of the Year. It still has best design, furthest battery. Nothing's going to affect this. And you know, I mean, worst case scenario, Lucid, you know, gets fined $5, $10, $20 million. Who knows? But in the scheme of things, it's pennies. So, but what do you guys got for me? That's what I got for you guys, and had an amazing weekend in Foxwoods. I was so tired yesterday. I got back. I took a quick nap because I had a 5 a.m. I had to head to the airport at 5 a.m. Really can't sleep on planes that well. So took a quick nap, and my whole day was screwed up into last night, and crashed early, then got back up. And so getting back into the swing of things, you can't put the Raj in a casino, and I play until 5, 6 in the morning. You know how it goes. But also last night, if you guys missed it, I did It's a Slot Machines podcast on her show, Slot Talk. Had a great time. Me and Jackie made it over there, but I was running on fumes. So, but that's what I got for you guys. And what do you guys got for me? So Chris says, Scott, a concentrated one position holding further leverage through options. You know the risk. Still sucks to be on the wrong end of the trade. Sorry. I know the risk, and you got to remember too. I have other accounts, so I'm not fully leveraged here as far as my hedges and other stuff I play. But yeah, in this account, and like I said, I think Lucid's got a good thing going. I've said I didn't think it would go this high, and that's why last week I dipped down a little bit. Just didn't write 50s, and I wrote 49 and 48s. This coming week, if it doesn't run or it looks like it's a better opportunity, maybe I'll go down another point or two. But I've got a lot of confidence in it. I like the volatility. I like the premiums. And, when you look at our positions and where we're at, you have to see that, we still have, we have $1 million in play. So even being down 100, if Lucid's above $49 on Friday, we're going to make $900,000 plus this week. So it's going to be a great week. Crazy Carl, I can't take it anymore. I'm going to hibernate. Wake me up when they're up. Crazy Carl, I sent you a $1 to wake up. Hurry up. So, What else we got here? Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. John says you must have had a blast on the CT bender. Is that Connecticut bender? I'm assuming. I don't know. James says still made more than Kathy Woods for the year. We're still up. Kathy Woods is still down. At least Kathy Woods finally had an update. I feel so bad for her. I feel so bad for the people who have money with her, And I just don't understand why they keep praising her like a goddess. It doesn't make any sense. Nathan says, "What's up, Raja Makes Money? Let's start the show. Sorry about the delay. You're not going to believe what happened. So I had I was actually outside cleaning up glass. We had a random act of violence here at the building. Somebody threw rocks at our building, broke a couple of windows and stuff. So I was out there dealing with that and getting that squared away. It's just so random. I don't know if they're upset with a tenant downstairs. They broke some of his window. It was a girl, which was unusual to see a girl do that kind of stuff. But I had no clue why. So you know what? Maybe I'll share that. I'll share it on our Patreon page, so you guys can go check it out. All our Patreon members, big shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. And you know what I'll do? I'll put it right now. So as I'm talking about it, I'll definitely get it out there at the end of the show. So all our Patreon members, special treat for you. You're going to see the video of this person randomly throwing rocks at my building. So just crazy, but who knows why. John says, BTC is fine, bounce off support. I don't know. Everyone said 100,000 for the end of the year, so hopefully, James, Lucid to the moon, let's go. I think Lucid's going to have a nice bounce. The question is, will this market, is this the Christmas rally? Is it finally here? And what's going to happen with it? So, Jeff, everything will be okay with such a loving girlfriend next to you that loves your kids. No matter what, you will be happy around you. Well, thank you. Yeah, thank you so much, Jeff. Let's see. What else we got here? Let's see. More money. Pickle said last night Jackie's pregnant. Unfortunately, Jackie's not pregnant. And I don't know why the Pickle would just make something up like that. Just horrible. So you guys should everyone go tell the Pickle, shame on him. Crazy Carl, I know why he's late. He's in the bathroom throwing up. The stocks are too low. God, Crazy Carl with the frickin' some very visual stuff there. More money. I own a lobster boat in Rhode Island, and the fishing industry is going down. Too many rules now. Oh, that's one. I love lobster, but that's interesting. I'd love to go out on a fishing boat like that. I always wanted to go on a shrimp boat down Louisiana, but that'd be fun. I always watched. I haven't in years. I haven't. Honestly, I used to love Deadliest Catch, but after you've watched like 5 or 6, I don't know what there is to watch on Deadliest Catch. 18 seasons into it, you've seen it all. But I still do watch Gold Rush sometimes. But yeah, no, all these industries. Have different stuff. Hal says, what happens when the money runs out? No more big jackpot. That's it. Done. Big jackpot. Closing up shop. No. So, all right. Let's see. Government tells me how much I can fish for. Wow. All right. Toma, 17 minutes late. Not like Raja. Someone should do a wellness call if they can get a hold of him. Concerned, honestly. Well, thank you for your concern. So, let's see. Justin, so I have Primus playing Wyona's Big Brown Beaver. Not familiar with that song. Alright, what else we got? Raja, okay. Thank you guys for all being concerned about me. New England Scratcher, hey Raja and all. Welcome, good seeing. Hopefully New England Scratcher got his voice back. Him and Kermit the Frog. BOD sound like Kermit the Frog. So, alright, what else we got here? Alright. Toma, only down 100K and change. Raja got big balls. That's right. Guys, you got to live a little. Have some fun. There's our boy Chico in the house. Chico's coming out to Colorado soon. Should be exciting having Chico back again. Let's see. Samir, surprised you rolled out these puts from last week with the current market condition, Raja. Well, it's a strategy. It's puts to open, and we're going to collect that premium. And, this is a Christmas rally time. I mean, obviously, I didn't expect the SEC thing today, but if we didn't have that SEC thing today, this Lucid would have been up 3 to 5 points. I'd have been up $200,000-$300,000, and you guys would have been all telling me I'm the greatest. But unfortunately, we had a little hiccup. But the good news is the hiccup's out now. It's kind of like, remember last week when Apple hit a new high at 170, and then they came out and said Apple supply chain or Apple iPhone sales aren't as big as we thought. What happened? Apple went all the way down. Well, Apple came right back. Here's the thing. The news is out on Lucid. Lucid was really doing good after the earnings and news and where they're going. And like I said, last I checked, they're still the car of the year. They're still, delivering cars, getting orders. This isn't really going to affect anything. At the end of the day, this could be 10, 20, million dollar, penalty or something. It sounds like it's from somebody else or a third party. I can't think of the name, Avante or Yante. I don't know. Whatever the other name was in that article. From what it sounds like in some other articles I did read, it sounds like somebody promised somebody something or that something would have done better. Who knows? And there's some delays. But that doesn't affect us. It doesn't affect the company. We didn't promise anyone anything. They're not going to reverse the merger, the SPAC, and shut the SPAC down. Blah blah blah. So I think we're all safe there. GI Joe, I just bought 50,000 in Solana SOL cryptocurrency earlier today, and it's already up 5K. Congrats, good job. Allison Powell in the chat. How you doing? Good to see you. Charles, you got this. Thank you. Let's see. Doug A. Slots had a nice update. Casino stocks had a nice rally. Nice. Thank you, Doug, for all the super chats. You send everyone else but me with all the money you make. Just kidding. Doug A. Pen has a long way to go. Yeah, that pen has been beaten down and stuff. Let's see. Brandon, what are your investments in your other accounts? So I still have Apple. I have Pen. I have some Netflix, some Amazon, a lot of the FANG stocks and some of the big stuff. And I do some random stuff also. Tab says, sold Lucid 60 1210 calls a week ago and sold 38 1210 puts on Friday. You feel good about the straddle position right now? So, Baba had a good day for me. Still down overall. Cost average, $140. So, thank you. The big jackpot. Yes, win big. Kazdem. Thank you, Kazdem. Let's see. What else we got? You guys have a lot of... You guys are chatty today. Everybody's real chatty today. So, let's see. Avalon says, as long as everything is legit, the SEC is only providing you a buying opportunity. That's right. It makes it more volatile, which means better premiums for us. James, you said something about buying calls on Lucid when it was falling. Which strikes calls would you buy on Lucid? Roger makes money. So when it was down to like the $38, $39, I was looking at the 41. It was either 41 or 42s, and they were like $2.99. I was like... I thought it was going to come back. I was hoping it just came back 2 or 3 points. I honestly didn't think it would get up to like 45 and a half, 575. So at the 44, 80s, 44, 85 close today, I was actually very, very impressed. So Rupan, Raja, time for another trip to Rocky Gap. In other news, maybe it's time to dabble into Alibaba. So down, so unpopular, but it's not going away. Had a nice pickup today. I've looked at some of those. The thing is, I know some stocks really well, and I know how they move, so that's why I like to kind of stick with them. Salvatore, do you think Doge will reach $1? I 100% think it will reach $1. That is why when you look at my account every day, I have so much of it, because it's going to $1. Now, I think Dogecoin is done. I don't know, maybe it goes to 25, 30 cents, but I think it's done. Alistair, is it still a good idea to buy Lucid? Maybe 50 every day it's down. I think Lucid is going to go up. It was, and Lucid was doing good. It had, and it kind of established that base between $50, $55, and it was sitting there. And we had those. Every time it sold off twice last week, it bounced right back pretty strong. And I think that was insiders or people who knew about this SEC news. And I think this was just a overshadow of what's going on in the world. And mainly the SEC investigation. Like I said, if we didn't have that news out today on Lucid, it would be up 3 to 5 points today, or definitely even today. It wouldn't have been down a penny. So I think it's just that at the end of the day, you have some of those issues that happen, and it is what it is. But you know what? The good news is the news is out, and so now what? So tomorrow, why would it go down 5 points tomorrow? So unless the government changes something about EVs, or there's some kind of crazy EV news, Tesla and all these ones that have been beat up, it's time for them to come back a little bit. So I have a lot of faith in it. I think it's good, and I think I'm still on pace and looking fine. And an account my size to have a 1.7% swing for the day is not a big amount of money. I mean, it is a big amount of money, $126,000, but you're talking about an account value of $7.3 million. 1% up and down is pretty minute. So I think we're in good shape there. But hey guys, that's what I got for you today for Raja Makes Money. Tomorrow will be a little earlier because we have live play tomorrow night. And we're going to be at the Gilpin Casino in Black Hawk, Colorado tomorrow night. Haven't been there in like a year, so excited to go back there. Also, as promised, all my Patreon members on Raja Makes Money, thank you guys for all your support. I'm going to go post this video of this lady throwing rocks at my building. If anyone knows who it is, let me know. No. But guys, hey, wishing everybody more good luck in the market. Sounds like you guys all did great today, so congratulations. Sounds like I'm the only one who had a bad day, but not too bad. But thank you guys so much, and I'll see everybody tomorrow, 4 o'clock Mountain Standard Time for Raja Makes Money. Take care and enjoy the rest of your night.